Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark, and I genuinely have never been so happy to be able to record an episode in my life. I had a load of clips lined up and kind of explaining why, but it's probably easier just to show you why I'm so happy. So this is how I started my recording session yesterday. I log in to see that my This Is It file had corrupted. Completely wrong date, completely wrong file size, and it was grayed out. I crashed Minecraft, I loaded it back up, I thought, screw it, I'm going to try and load it anyway. And as I can see now that I'm editing, it crashed almost immediately. You can see in the background, nothing's moving. This stayed for a wee while, as you can see, it was at 500 speed for a while, then it crashed to the dashboard, which, honestly, made me panic. But I didn't think it would be as bad as what happened next. Minecraft takes a very long time to load in, so this is actually at 750 times speed. We get in, I go to press play, and it's not there. It corrupted so much that it just deleted the file. I was so defeated and so downright sad that it's not even funny. It took me almost 4 hours to fix. We do have the realm, obviously, but I've not been on the realm since I was showing you on top of the lighthouse about the render distance, which was 12 days ago, and we've done a lot in 12 days. We hadn't killed any of the withers, the pyramid was only half finished, there was no walkway, there was no palm trees, the dig hadn't been started, there was nothing. And all day I've been preparing for the eventuality that I was going to have to just do it all again. I've uninstalled Minecraft, I've deleted my profile, I've deleted all the saves. So I'm very, very happy to start the episode. What you actually just saw there is only about 50 seconds of maybe an hour of footage that I actually recorded. Anytime I was trying something new, I was making sure to record. It's unusable. I was so sad and just annoyed. It was pointless. There's one of them at one point, it is literally, so it's loading up, and it's literally just me going, oh, I actually completely forgot I was recording. I'm just sitting here with my hands on my face sulking. I was 2.5 minutes into the video, I just completely forgot that I was recording. And I was just sitting there, just sad and annoyed. I've been on Microsoft support, I've been on Mojang support, I've been on anyone that would listen, and it's been horrible. It's been genuinely horrible. Every couple of days, I'm going to upload this world to the realm, so at least there is a safe backup of it. Today hasn't been fun. I'm also now really behind with recording, so that's an extra stress. I genuinely don't even know where to begin. I'm so frazzled. I was so ready to just start. I've got a whole list of things I want to be doing. I was ready to start. Look, I've even already centered the sign. Everything looks perfect now. It's class. It's great. And now I'm just sitting here trying to get my heart rate back to normal because we've got the world back. But it's taken so much effort. Goodness me. But yeah, we're back. So today's plan, we were going to have a nice, calm, chill episode, and that's kind of just gone out of the window. Today I was going to center the lettering, but I kind of cheated. I had already centered the lettering when I took the thumbnail, because I knew for a fact that if I took the thumbnail for the last episode, and it wasn't centered, it would drive me up the wall. So that's kind of done. I want to get it lit up because it does get quite dark at night. I'm thinking it's just a case of putting glowstone in the 4 corners and maybe one in the center. I want to build some stands on it so it's not just floating there. I don't have any designs for that. I have a certain idea in my head, but I don't know how it's going to look. So we're going to do that. I'm thinking we do it with the spruce wood, so it's not like sand again. So we have the sand, the wood, and then the wood and the sand. Yeah, you know what I mean. I've kind of forgotten how to talk because I've been in such a sad state today. Then what we're gonna do, I kind of want to write something on the back. So I'd quite like something here. When you're flying in from out there or over there, as you're coming back in, this says something, but I can't think what. I'm thinking like, I don't know, just like home base, not like the garden center. Or welcome home. That's far too big. Or like, you are home. Something like that. I've thought about it, but I've not really come up with anything. But I want to. I've also definitely thought about how I want the underneath of here to look. So I have the whole style and the whole idea of what I want down here. All the way down there. Not the sand, you know what I mean. Down here. To look like. And that was going to get done today. Or I was at least going to start it, and then we're going to talk about it. I also know that there is the zombie spawner down there that I talked about that I want to use. This is a terrible camera angle. I don't know why I'm trying it. There is a zombie spawner down there that I wanted to try. I might just get rid of it and build like a mob farm somewhere else just because I don't know how it's going to fit in. I want it to be kind of symmetrical downstairs, and if we've only got one, that's kind of going to annoy me. I'm a tad frazzled. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just, oh Goodness me. I'm going to bed in real life. What did I say I'm doing? It's just not been a good day. I'll tell you that right now. It's not been what I've wanted to do. I can't speak. It's just not how I've been wanting to spend my day today. I'll be honest with you. How do I want to do this? So I'm like, just not like that. Yes. Yes. And then if I have like wood coming off there, right, this is gonna... I hate placing stairs. I genuinely can't stand it. Oh, how am I down here now? This has gone from bad to worse. Why is it so frame ratey when you eat food? Oh yeah, fix your game. Now, so do I want... I'm doing this on the fly again. Did that fit in right? How did it not fit in right? What are you? I put in a block, didn't I? I actually hate myself. Right, I'm giving up. I've tried to... I'm trying to do this while recording, and this is the stuff that I usually jump away to and just be like, ta-da, I've done it. This is why. This is why. So I'll be back when I've got something, okay? I've been building for so long, it's now getting nighttime, and I've not built a single thing. Everything that I build looks horrendous. I don't know what I want. I know I want it to look like it's on a stand or it's held up by something, but I don't know what. I had it, so it kind of came along there and then it went down into a stand. It looked terrible. It looked horrendous. I'm really struggling here. I don't know if it's just because I'm still really worked up. I can't think straight. Oh, I hear an Enderman. Oh, hi there. Don't. No, don't. Stop it. I know exactly what I want. It's nothing complicated. It's nothing hard. But I'm really struggling to make it look good. And I don't know what it needs. But I'm really struggling. Maybe it needs to be in the middle. Give me a minute. We'll come back to it. I really am just getting absolutely nothing done. I've just spent maybe 15 minutes in creative trying to work out a lighting system for this, and I'm just not anywhere near smart enough for that. I've got just a stupid little stand, just something for now that it's just not floating. I'm definitely going to work on it in the future because it looks horrendous. It's not even that... Why do I insist on speaking when I've got food in my mouth? It's not even that it looks just horrendous. I've not got any glowstone on me. It's not that it just looks horrendous. I mean, it obviously doesn't look great. Hiya!
It was at this moment that he knew.
I seriously... Today is just not a good day. Look at the size of the actual mess he's just made, by the way. I can't be bothered anymore. And I'm fully aware this is not going to be a masterpiece. It's not going to be an absolute spectacle that you're going to see up on forums worldwide. But that'll come later. For now, base layer, you edit it later. Pretty much my whole motto. But for now, I just want it to light up a little bit so you can actually just so you can see it at nighttime. Today is not a good day. I'm absolutely just gonna like finish up this little section and then I'm just gonna go do something else. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna just try and record tomorrow. Today is just not happening. Anything that can go wrong will and is going wrong. So yeah, how are you doing today? I'm not doing great. I hope you're doing better than I am. I need to remember to interact more and just ask you how you are. I do it in the intro, but we don't focus on it. You might be having a bad day and I might just go, cool. What am I doing? Finishing off this. This is just, I don't even know how much of an episode I've got out with this because I've done nothing. I've done less than nothing. Not only have I not done anything, I've actively destroyed the ground over there. I've half built something there, then destroyed it. I've built whatever this is. I'm really not with it. So if you are new here, I do promise that episodes usually have a bit more structure to them. And they're a lot more, I'm going to say a lot more less stressy. And it's just not good English, is it? I think I'm just going to leave this sound alone. And we're going to go straight back to the digging. I think that's a good idea. This is a common theme in these episodes. We're either going to be on about 20 seconds or 10 minutes. There's no in between with my rambling. So, you know, enjoy. So I've come back down here. I was going to show off, well, I'm not going to show off, I'm going to try and explain what I wanted to do. I really like this circular idea. It's just this, it's not the perfect circle, but it's a pretty good idea. I think having that shape down here, I can hear a lot of mobs going all out. What's happening? I would need to work out how, but I remember I filled this in because there's like a cave there. Oh, hell no. Oh, absolutely not. Let's pretend that's not there, shall we? Class. Great. Cool. Moving on. That's my face. So I'm thinking I need to work out how big this is. I can't fully remember how long that is, but I want it to be, so when you come down here, that's just the up elevator, isn't it? Okay. In here still mob proof. Yeehaw. Right. We go back down. So you're thinking, oh, this is lovely. I can't remember where you come out. This way. and then you're just in a huge circular room all the way around. And then again, we can work out where we want these to come out. All around here will just be a huge circular, like rotunda style room. I think that'll look great. That's where this comes in. I don't know where the zombie spawner fits in. I was going to try and make some kind of like mob trap with it, but realistically, just one zombie spawner isn't going to do much, is it? I'm thinking maybe we just get rid of it, and if I do want to make a mob farm or something, we just make one somewhere else. That's the kind of idea that I have, and that's kind of the way that I want to go. And I'm thinking, this is the kind of episode that kind of just needs the progress, but I also just need some time to relax and take my mind off things. So I might just, right, we can work this out. We're smart enough. We're a team. We're smart. So if we, from here, the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? That seems wrong. I hear witches everywhere. 7, 8, 9. In what world am I getting 2 different numbers? 9 sounds better. I could just do this up top so easily. 7, 8. This episode is an absolute shambles. I've forgotten how to count. 5, 6, 7. Then the middle. I got 8, then 9, and now 7. Okay, so from the edge, 8, 16, it's 17 in diameter, and then you have the 3 here. Might quickly jump into my creative world. Right, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna jump into my creative world, and I'll have it set. It's not gonna be time. It's not gonna be a long bit. I'm literally just gonna be like, boom, this is what we have. This is what I want. Does that sound good? Hopefully, yes. Okay, so this is the length of the tube that goes down. Hopefully. Really feels like I've done it wrong, but that hopefully should be it. Over there is a failed experiment. Don't look at me and judge me too hard. So that's it doubled, and it somehow changes when it's doubled. I don't quite understand math. It's probably quite simple, and probably someone can explain it to me. So that's the center spot. So this goes out 8. So then I made this 16. These go out 4. So I made these go out 8. These go across 3. And then these go across 7. So that kind of confused me. So down here, I'm trying to work out, is this big enough for a room? Like, it's meant to be really extra and like grandiose and ludicrously big. Or at least make it look fancy. I thought it would seem bigger. Might have been stupid for me to assume, but I was really expecting it to be bigger. So now I'm not quite sure what to do. I'm thinking I maybe go one more. We'll cut back right now. Okay, so that looks kind of better, I guess. I think it's a bit bigger. So you'd come down here and you'd be down here, and then that would be the walls out there. I think that's better. Is it too big? Maybe. I'm skeptical to say yes, but it's not the end of the world. So it's 24 out from the center in each direction, then 11 across diagonally. It's kind of like a 48 diameter kind of circle, it's not a circle, it's more like a octagon, but not a perfect octagon, I don't think. But it still counts all the same. I said it's not going to be a long section in creative, and I've been here for 25 years. This is going to be intense. A lot of digging is going to be needed. That's where 24 is, from the center. Yeah, I think that'll make the room big enough. So when it's down there, I think that'll be fine. I really, really do. I think that'll be great. But that's only one direction. Look, we both know the second I said it was going to happen, okay? I need to do that in all 3 others and all the space here. I need to figure out how I'm going to fill in these bits here, because remember, I dug down in the square and then made the decision that I wanted to be a hexagon. But I'm also planning on doing something really extra and really just unnecessary that is in the works that I don't know if it'll work. It's another thing that is in my head that I need to try and hope it works, but you'll see later. For now, though, I've already done a digging montage. I don't think I'm going to subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're enjoying the content. What was I meaning? Subvert to you. Right, I don't care. I'm panicking. I think I'm just going to do it, or at least do some of it, and then just be like, hey, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to my tunnel. Yeah, let's do that. It is really satisfying just digging out large areas. I've still got a long way to go. I just thought I would give you a little update on what I'm doing. Up here is how far it needs to go back. We're maybe, I can't even, we might be about halfway. I'm not going to bother counting. We're about halfway, give or take. We still need to go up one in the roof. I'll get to that at some point, and I do think that we need to go down. The next part is going to be trying to work out how big we actually want the room to be, tall. That's when I'll go into the details about what I actually want to do with the room. So once we've done that, we'll properly work it out. Just thought I'd show you what I'm up to. We now have a very big room, and it's going to get bigger. So I'm not really sure if I just built it wrong in creative, but the design that has come out, this room is huge, and it did not look this big when I made the outline of it in creative. So it now might be too big, but that's not a problem. But yeah, that was 4 chests worth of stone. Cost me about 2 decently goodly decently well upgraded pics. I'm not really sure where to go next. Don't need to take the ceiling in. That shouldn't take too long. Need to then sort out the actual color palette for this room. But yeah, it's gone really well. So this seems like the logical next step of what we should be doing. I need to let you in on my ideas and my plans. So beside me is a really strange looking box, but the inside of it is what I want to do with the downstairs of the temple. Now before we do look at it and we do check it out, completely ignore the color palette. It was just what I put in. Don't concern yourself with the colors. It's completely just the concept that I want to focus on. With that being said, welcome to my mirrored room. Obviously this is only 4 high, and the one that we have back there is much bigger, or at least it's going to be much bigger, so it's more work, but it'll look way cooler. It's also a much bigger area and a much bigger space, but the core concept is there, and I think it looked great. I think you can actually look at it and you can see that it's meant to be mirrored. Obviously when you use stairs, there are some slight discrepancies with the glass placement, and when you use half slabs as well. These ones aren't so noticeable, but you know, they're still not perfect. Like over here, it kind of blends in, but then when you stand here, it kind of doesn't. But overall, I think it looks class. It actually has turned out way better than I thought it would. It took me a lot longer than I would like to admit to actually make it. It's come together really well. Better agree, because this has taken me a long time. But that's the kind of overall concept that I want. Like, just different stuff and just have it all look mirrored. Imagine coming down the bubble elevators and coming into a room like this that's all mirrored and has stuff on the wall. It's gonna look fancy, it's gonna look class. That's what I want to do, and I know that it is a huge task. We're going for a wander because I find that I'm static for far too long in these episodes. I think that's the direction that I want to go with it, and I think it will look great when it's actually all said and done. I obviously still don't know what the color palette's going to be, all the designs that it's going to be. I might section it off into little different things and have different rooms for different things. All mirrored though. That's what I want. That's a tree. And that's the OG. That's the direction I want to go, and that's how I want it to look. And I think it's definitely doable. There will be a lot of farming, there will be a lot of grinding, and it's not going to happen quickly. There's going to be a lot of doing a little bit in an episode, then doing something else. I think that's the best way to go about it. I think that's the way that it'll work. I hope you like the idea. If you don't, it's probably too late. It won't be too late. I won't have started by the time this episode comes out because, oh, for goodness sakes, every time if there's a wall, I will find it. But that's the idea that I'm working with. I think it'll look class. I really, really do. I think I'm onto a winner there. With that being said, this gives a really bad false sense of space because it's the complete exact same size, but this looks way smaller than it does in my survival. Anyway, let's go back. That just doesn't look like where the edge of the circle would be. I don't care. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Do I want it to be this high and then go down that far? That might be a bit excessive. Excessive? It might be a bit much. But it would be really wild, wouldn't it? If it was that big and all that was mirrored, we'd have so much room to play with and so much to do. I'm definitely considering it. I would absolutely love to know what you thought about what I should do. Hopefully by the time the next episode starts, the roof will already be up one more because that's what I plan to do. Possibly smelt some more glass and then possibly put in a little bit of the floor or dig out a little bit of the floor some more. I think it'll be much easier to judge if we're looking at it when it's actually, you know, like dug out. As for these tubes, I might just, because the roof anyway is just going to be a roof. I think I say roof funny. Anyway, so I might just cover them over. They'll be lit up enough by the glowstone there, so nothing should spawn up there. I think we're onto a winner. I think this is going to look ridiculous. But yeah, let me know what you think. Hi. So I know today's episode's been kind of all over the place. It's been very messy, it's been ridiculous, it's been hopefully still entertaining. There was a lot of stress on my end, and I know for a fact that it came out in the video, and I couldn't talk, and I didn't have a plan, and just everything kind of went to mince. Hi. Hopefully it was still enjoyable. Unfortunately, I am out of time today. I lost a whole day of recording to just not having a world anymore. Then the dig down there took a lot of time, as you can probably imagine. Digging out 9 layers in a 30, whatever we decided on, I can't remember off the top of my head, a 48 diameter circle. There we go, I remembered. Even with H2, still takes time, my guy. But I do hope that it was enjoyable to watch, and I do hope that you have enjoyed your time here. If you have, please leave a like. You've been doing ridiculously well, showing support with the comments, the likes, just viewing it. It's been class, so thank you so much for that. If you are new here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out videos as soon as I can, every 3 days so far, but you know, if my world disappears again, it might be more than 3 days. Hi. So having said that, and with that being said, I hope you stay out of trouble, I hope you don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I will see everybody. Laters.